Hello, it's a dark episode for July 16th, 2020. Strangely enough, today I woke up and had a little dive into pandemic land, which is odd to say, but I guess I'm like that fish who's been swimming in the fishbowl, and every once in a while I go, oh, I'm surrounded in water. Because, yeah, I just had that kind of like, oh, how are things going? Really, how are things going? And, going through the New York Times and going through CBC website, and things aren't going that great. For all of us having gotten the vaccines are starting. You start hearing about the very kind of select and very necessary few that have gotten their vaccines, and where I work at. There's talk of vaccines, so maybe February, March, because it's a group setting. So these are vulnerable people who definitely need vaccines, and me as a worker who's working with them will probably also get the vaccine. Um, but at the same time, we're having a real jack up again in the numbers. I'm fortunate in what side of the country I'm at. Um, you know, uh, Ontario, Quebec, hell, some of even the the prairie provinces are actually having a really terrible time at the moment. And I mean, even in BC where I am, I'm on Vancouver Island, which is definitely doing uh, much better than you know other parts of just the province. Um, I don't know if that's the geographic thing of just being on an island, or just dumb luck. It's probably just dumb luck, because it's not like we're any more virtuous, or you know being any smarter in the aggregate than anyone else is. I mean, in our own household, um, well, we're kind of introverts to begin with, but I'm probably the biggest exposure for our family. I go to work, I work with people, I have coworkers who, I don't know what they're doing. I'm wearing a mask all the time. You wash your hands. Everyone takes their temperature before they start their shifts. We're trying to do all the stuff to do our best. And sometimes you wake up and go, I'm living in the middle of a fucking pandemic, and it stresses you out. And that part of the day was just the beginning of my day. And sometimes it's good not to get the news going first thing in the morning. But it was there. Other than that, I did very silly things. I filmed a tag video. I took the dog. Well, not silly things. I took the dog for a walk. I went to work. I did all my little chores. My little mundane life continued along. I'm starting Orson Welles' Netflix movie, the one that just got pieced together is just been released. With Peter Bogdanovich playing a fairly major role as a sycophant to a director, much like he was I don't know if he was a sycophant, but he was a close companion and an acolyte to Orson Welles. And the guy he's playing in the film is probably more an acolyte than he is a sycophant. The great man, who seems like a kind of a gross, disgusting mess, which might be Orson Welles' arch depiction of himself as the great, disgusting mess that he is. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Pandemic anxiety, which it's funny. I can't say that there was a long sustained period of that, and then I think your brain just kind of goes, okay, I can't do that anymore. I'm going to stop that, which either means it leaves off, or it leaves off, or it just goes underground. It probably goes underground, which is the thing to keep in mind. But keep myself busy, keep on making more and more videos on this channel. 1302 or 3. I think it's 1302 videos on this channel, which is slightly insane. And keep on trucking along. Oh yeah, keep on trucking along. And take a deep breath and go, we're going to get through it. And if we don't get through it, well, then you'll be a lot less worried too, I guess. All right, more videos later.